1st and 10. It's Wilson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35.
Wilson's
a big play that time for the Seahawks. 41 yards. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
incomplete.
They go play action now. Wilson. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now.
Intended for deep.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped an interception.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Wilson.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Seattle. 52 yards. Going to give this time to the tailback. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now a look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Wilson's pass complete.
Tyler Lockett. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Darryl Worley. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a giant. It's touchdown. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 72 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Gay is on for the point after. And the lead will be cut down to 14. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown.
The kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. first down. Jones to Shepard, complete over the middle. And a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. The pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Wilson trying to urge his guys to go faster and get set at the line. This is caught. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Wilson to lock it there for the Seahawk first down. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They'll try to run this one in. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
He was taken down by Bobby Wagner. 4 yards.
So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. Who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the 2nd half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Tyler Lockett trotting onto the field, getting set for this next drive. He's having a day here in quarter number 3. Over 100 yards, couple touchdowns, every receiver's hope. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Dexter Lawrence, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a long
coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
It was Logan Ryan that time who knocked it away. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He lets it fly for Lockett. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The 30, 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they will go ahead and obviously decline the pass interference, and the touchdown will stand. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it all culminates with a Seattle score.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
Again, it's Barkley. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
A first down carry for Barkley won't lead to much as he'll take this forward for maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. And a quick throw here that's complete.
Jones pass complete to Sterling Shepard.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. And, Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because after...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Love the effort there. I mean, to get a field goal block in this situation because they knew what was going on. They give up those 3 points there. It's now a 2-possession game.
Yeah, that really changes the complexion here in the second half, doesn't it?
It really does, and now you give your team a...
That's caught inside the 20.
Wilson's pass.
And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants' side of the field.
48 yards on the play.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson to the Seahawks. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2.
And makes the score Seahawks 36. Giants.
They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And Tate's got it. Touchdown! Giants. Golden Tate, 64 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead.
For the 2-point conversion.
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
And the formula there on the two-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Now this offense about ready to take over again. Right now, Charles, this is the drive of the season. You're on the road here in the playoffs. It's put up or shut up. They need points. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
A gain of 52 yards.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Wilson's pass intercepted.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
26. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing, Jones. Going underneath here, the tight end DeValve. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings
and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard this sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. Now he'll pull it down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trip. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Dalvin Tomlinson able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
It was Darryl Worley there to knock that one free.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Complete.
Tyler Lockett saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. All right, now the Seahawks face a big 2-point conversion attempt. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
And from the shotgun, he'll throw.
Caught right side, Tate. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
6-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Touchdown.
Russell Wilson, his second touchdown of the night. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Seahawks. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.